This is Vilfredo Federico Tommaso Pareto. Villi was an Italian economist, and though you may not know his name, I'll bet you are familiar with some of his work. That's right, it's known as the principle of factor scarcity. Now, maybe you know it better as the law of the trivial many and the vital few. Of course, it's best known as the 80-20 rule. And as you might guess, Villi has his own pet name for the concept, too. By any name, it states that for many phenomena, 20% of the invested input is responsible for 80% of the results obtained, and vice versa. In general, this means that whether you look at people or activities, not everything is equal. Instead, 20% of your actions cause 80% of your outcomes. 20% of your sales account for 80% of your profits. 20% of your sales team accounts for 80% of your sales. Of course, the proportions aren't exact, but let's take a look at some math. Let's say you have a sales team of 25 people, and they sell 250 cars in a month, earning a total of $50,000. Now, Pareto suggests that 20% of your team, 5 people, will account for 80% of your sales, that's 200, as well as 80% of the earnings, $40,000. All I can say is, and the same thing is true for the smaller group. 20% of the 5 salespeople, 1 will outperform the other 4 probably dramatically in both units and income. So, let's recap. If 80% of the results come from 20% of the causes, and 80% of the sales results come from 20% of the sales team, and 80% of the sales are closed by the top 20% of the salespeople, then your question is simple.